Top 3 foods to prevent nocturia in seniors with kidney disease. Sleep better naturally. It's 2:47 a.m. Again. You find yourself waking up, not from a dream but from pressure. Uncomfortable and familiar. You shuffle toward the bathroom in silence, trying not to wake anyone else. You tell yourself, it's just age, just another senior thing. But deep down you wonder, why does this keep happening? I'm Dr. James Whitmore. I've spent over 30 years treating older adults with kidney issues. I've seen people just like you, strong, independent, but frustrated by nights interrupted again and again. One of my patients, Edna, 79 years old, used to wake up 4, sometimes 5 times a night. She thought it was just part of getting older, until her test results showed early signs of kidney stress. The truth is, waking up multiple times at night to urinate isn't always just aging. It's often your body's way of waving a quiet red flag, especially if you have chronic kidney disease. But here's the good news. There's a way to listen to that flag and respond with care. Today, I'm going to walk you through 3 gentle, natural foods that support kidney function, reduce nighttime urination, and help you sleep deeper. And no, it's not about cutting all your water or taking more pills. It's about making smart, loving choices for your body through simple food. So stay with me. Let's help your kidneys rest, so you can too. Let's begin with something simple. Something you might already have in your fridge. The cucumber. It's crisp. It's refreshing. And for your kidneys, it may just be one of the most powerful tools you've been overlooking. Now, why a cucumber? It's more than just water. Cucumbers are over 95% water, yes, but they also contain potassium, silica, and anti-inflammatory compounds that gently support kidney function. When you eat a cucumber, you're not just hydrating. You're giving your kidneys a break. You're saying, I see you. Let me help you work a little less tonight. See, in people with chronic kidney disease, the ability to filter and manage fluid is compromised. The result? Water that lingers in your system all day, then empties out at night, disturbing your sleep. Cucumbers help by supporting daytime hydration, gently flushing the system before bedtime. Now, you might ask, but can't I just drink more water? Good question. And the answer is, not exactly. While staying hydrated is essential, too much water too late in the day can overwhelm compromised kidneys, leading to more nighttime bathroom trips, not fewer. That's where cucumbers shine. They hydrate with structure. The fiber and minerals in cucumbers help the body retain what it needs and flush what it doesn't, gradually, not all at once. Let me tell you about John. He's 73, lives alone, and told me he had accepted waking up 5 times a night as his new normal. We made just one change. He added half a raw cucumber to his lunch every day. No salt, no dressing, just slices, clean and simple. Within the first week, John was waking up only twice. By week 2, once, he said, "Doc, I can't believe I actually made it to sunrise. I feel like I got a piece of my life back." Now that's powerful. And it didn't come from a pill. It came from a plant, from something natural, from paying attention to the little choices that add up. Just one more note. Avoid pickled cucumbers. They're loaded with sodium, which retains water and works against your kidneys. Stick with raw. Stick with real. So next time you're making lunch, reach for the cucumber. Not just for crunch, but for calm. And now I'd love to hear from you. Do you already include cucumber in your daily meals? Or have you been skipping it without knowing how powerful it really is? Let me know in the comments below. And if this small tip made you feel a little more hopeful about tonight's sleep, stay with me. Because next we're going to talk about a tiny fruit that fights kidney inflammation. One bite at a time. Now let's talk about something sweet, but smart. Blueberries. They may look small, but these little blue gems are packed with quiet power. Power your kidneys will thank you for. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, a type of antioxidant that helps fight microinflammation, especially in the tiny blood vessels inside your kidneys. That's important, because when these vessels get inflamed or damaged, it becomes harder for your kidneys to filter waste and manage fluid. And that's when nocturia often shows up. Your body is working overtime when it should be resting. But blueberries can help slow that cycle. They're also low in sugar and high in fiber, which makes them safer than many fruits, especially for seniors or people with diabetes. So how do you use them? Simple. Add half a cup of fresh blueberries to your breakfast or enjoy them as an afternoon snack. They go great with oatmeal, yogurt, or just on their own. But here's an important note. Avoid sweetened blueberry products. That includes store-bought juices, jams, or syrups. Those often contain added sugars or artificial ingredients that can undo the benefits. Now let me tell you about Marie. She's 81. Sharp, funny, and always had orange juice with breakfast. But after years of waking up multiple times each night, she made one simple change. She swapped her morning juice for a small bowl of blueberries. Just 3 weeks later, she told me, "Dr. Whitmore, I only woke up once last night. I even stayed in bed until the sun came up. It wasn't magic. It was science. And it was gentle. That's the beauty of food. It doesn't shock the system. It supports it. So if you're looking for something sweet that also serves your kidneys, reach for blueberries. And I'd love to know, have you tried using blueberries in your routine yet? Do you prefer them fresh, frozen, or maybe mixed with something else? Leave me a comment below. I'd really love to hear how you use them, or what you might try next. And when you're ready, let's move on, because the next remedy, it's warm, it's soothing, and it just might help you sleep through the night. Let's talk about barley water. Now let's talk about something warm and comforting. Something simple, ancient, and often forgotten. Barley water. It's not flashy. It doesn't come in a bright bottle or a trendy label. But this humble drink has been used for generations to soothe the body, especially the kidneys. So, what is barley water? It's made by gently boiling whole barley grains in water, then straining the liquid. What you get is a mild, non-caffeinated, slightly nutty drink that's incredibly gentle on the system. But why does it help? Barley water supports fluid balance by acting as a soft, natural diuretic, meaning it helps your body release excess water without shocking your kidneys. For seniors, especially those with kidney disease, that's key. Because the goal isn't to flush everything out quickly. It's to help the kidneys manage fluid gradually, over time. Barley water also contains beta-glucans and antioxidants that reduce low-level inflammation, supporting not just kidney function, but also digestion and blood sugar regulation. Now, how do you use it? Start in the morning. Boil about a quarter cup of whole barley in 3 cups of water. Let it simmer, then strain. Drink it lukewarm slowly. Just 1 small cup. It's soothing, grounding, like a reset button for your day. Here's an important note. Don't drink it too late in the day, because even gentle hydration, if timed poorly, can send you back to the bathroom at 2 or 3 a.m. And for those with gluten intolerance, barley may not be suitable. Always check with your doctor. Let me tell you about someone very dear to me, Margaret. She's 76, quiet, kind, and had been waking up 3, sometimes 4 times a night. She felt hopeless, tired, angry. Together we adjusted her evening salt intake and added a simple morning ritual, a cup of warm barley water. That was all. 2 weeks in, she told me, "Doctor, I feel like I finally slept, not just laid down. Sometimes healing doesn't roar, it whispers. And now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried barley water before? Did your family or culture ever use it as a remedy growing up? Drop a comment below. Your story might inspire someone else to take that small, quiet step toward better sleep. And speaking of stories, up next I'm answering real questions I get from patients just like you, about sugar, water timing, medications, and more. Let's clear up the confusion together. Let's take a few minutes now to answer some of the most common questions I hear from patients. Because when it comes to kidney health and sleep, small confusions can lead to big frustrations. So here we go. Dr. Whitmore, I have diabetes. Can I still eat fruit like blueberries? Absolutely, yes. Blueberries are one of the best fruits for people with diabetes. They're low in sugar, high in fiber, and don't spike your blood sugar the way other fruits can. That said, keep your portion reasonable. Half a cup a day is more than enough to get the benefits, without any risks. Your body still needs hydration, but the timing matters. What I usually recommend is this. Hydrate earlier in the day. After 6 or 7 p.m., slow it down. Sip if you're thirsty, but avoid full glasses close to bedtime. Think of it this way. You want to water the plant, not flood it before bedtime. Hey. They take blood pressure medicine. Could that be affecting my Nocturia? Yes, it could. Especially if you're on a diuretic or water pill. These medications help reduce blood pressure by helping your body release extra fluid. But if taken in the evening, they often send you to the bathroom all night. Talk to your doctor about adjusting the timing. Many patients do better when they take these medications in the morning instead. She thought she was doing everything right. Light dinner, early bedtime, but still waking up 4 times a night. After a few simple adjustments, cutting out her salty soup at dinner, adding barley water in the morning, and changing the timing of her medication, she now sleeps through with just one gentle wake-up. Her words to me, I didn't think sleep like this was still possible at my age. But it is. And it starts with clarity, not overwhelm. If any of these questions reminded you of your own situation, I'd love to know. What's been confusing you the most about your sleep or your health? Drop your question in the comments. I read them all, and sometimes the question you ask might just be the answer someone else needs. Now, let's bring this all together. In our final part, we'll reflect on everything we've learned, and I'll show you how to take the first step toward a calmer, deeper night's rest. So, what if tonight could be different? What if your next sunrise came after a full night's rest? Not interrupted, not exhausting, but calm. If there's one thing I hope you take away from today, it's this. You are not stuck. Nocturia might be common, but it's not untouchable. With a few small adjustments, 1 cucumber, a handful of blueberries, a warm cup of barley water, you can help your kidneys work with you, not against you. You can wake up less, sleep longer, feel better. Margaret did it. So did John. And so can you. Because the truth is, healing doesn't always need to be dramatic. Sometimes, it just needs to be gentle, consistent, and rooted in care. So let me ask you, how many times did you wake up last night? And what's one small change you're ready to try this week? Leave me a comment below. I read them all. And who knows, your question, your story, might be the very thing someone else out there needed to hear. If you found this video helpful or calming in any way, consider subscribing. This channel is here to help you live wiser, sleep deeper, and feel stronger, one peaceful night at a time. Take care, sleep well, and I'll see you next time.